Can we get everybody to come to the stage? Make your way to the stage, please.
Music takes so much of your life force. Hip-hop is the first genre of music that I really fell in love with. It's the genre of music that I care about the most and I think really speaks to me the most.
Music was the only way I knew how people told stories, and it was real. Rap was always for me. If this is how people express their stories. Let me see if I can write down my life.
Hydroxide has a cool little story behind it. It's me and Langston, or AKA Fish, the main producer of the group. You know, I only had my laptop, and the first songs we ever recorded were through some Skull Candy headphones. He and I went to high school with each other. The first time I found out Dylan could rap, we were doing an AP Econ project where we had to like make a rap to a certain song. It was Gold Digger, that was the song that we remixed. There, some of our friends saw it, they were like, oh, this is actually kind of dope. We decided one summer, we were in my car, it's like, oh, let's make like a rap group. So, came here to Kalamazoo, didn't really know what to do with it, we were just kind of, having fun. And we meet Trevor.
I was actually the last member to join. It was at an event with Omeka. Omeka allows some people to go on stage and freestyle with them. And it was actually me, Meech, and Tintin. I was just freestyling and, rocking the crowd or whatever. And then Dylan came up to me and was like, oh, you rap. And then he was like, oh, my friend makes beats. I was like, oh, bet. So I remember the first song that we did in the studio was a Free Smoke remix.
We went and wrote up all our bars, and then like at 1 a.m. in the morning we went and recorded the whole thing in one night. Trevor went back the next day, mixed it, threw it up on SoundCloud.
That got taken down because we used the actual instrumental and titled it Free Smoke, and SoundCloud was like, nope, copyright infringement, take that shit down.
My main inspiration for music was the fact that you were able to create something out of nothing. That had me shook. I was kind of born into it. My father has been a career musician for most of my life, so I was constantly always around music. I mostly produce trap, heavy bottom end. I got the 808s, which is the bass, and the bass and the kicks, they just boom, and it's pretty much all drum centric. The drum is like the heartbeat of the beat. Then you have either sparse instrumentation on top or really beautiful melodies. The hard thing here, all we have to do is like release some stuff. It's all about content. And we're definitely learning a lot about, just being a musician and learning about music and how to make good music and good art.
You see where it goes, you see what happens with that. Really get into it and feel what it's like to go 100%.
Like a lot more
non-stop
pressure to be like, to make really quality stuff.
Lose money.
And I think that's helping us grow a lot.
Fuck are we gonna eat?
Had I not came to Kalamazoo College, I would have been able to have the same, opportunities. And it's hard to balance school and music because music takes so much of your life force.
Making excuses and shit.
It takes you out of the everyday, monotonous stuff of life. Go to class, come back, do homework. Instead, you can go to class, do a little bit of homework, lose yourself for a bit, go back to homework, get back to the music, and just kind of forget about all the stuff that's stressing you out.
When people hear my music, I just want them to feel like someone knows what they're going through. If you hear me saying that I've been battling with depression and I gotta deal with this and I'm trying to write my way out of that, anybody in the world can relate to that because it's just a humanistic story. This is my life. This is how I got through it. This is how now you get through it. When you're in the studio, you got you and the group of people you're with. Those are the only people hyping you up. You get on stage and you got people rocking with you.
Eventually just kind of clicked with me, and I was like, I'm a creative, that's who I am, and I think I kind of almost stifled that for a really long time. And like now that I've allowed myself to express it, I mean, like I've you know, just kind of fallen in love, and this is how I express myself, and this is, you know, this is who I am.
The big picture goal, get a call from Top Dog Entertainment. Short-term goals. So let's get this album out, see where it goes, and then we go at it again, and then go at it again until we come up.
The actual full-length project that we're working on right now, it's just called Oxidation.
SoundCloud.com/Hydroxide.
It's like HYDR0XIDE.
Yo, that was Hydroxide playing the hits as usual. You know.
Great. Turn around, then try some cash in the bank. Promise myself once I go and get on. Go right my town like my name is Sean Don. I don't need no discount, I don't need no coupon, but I will give respect to the God up above. Really, I'm out here just living my life. My niggas come on, take a bite. Niggas think that you are hot, but you not. You really just pussy to be open like that. CLA, I'm the illest on the scene. Give me 3 years off top, I'll be on the dream team.